Hello everyone, well you join me on a very wet, miserable, dark winter's day and watch me unbox a vacuum. Now, I don't know if this has survived, to be quite frank. Well, there's a lot of packaging. It was a bit rattly when I took the delivery. But hopefully, if the wheels have been protected on this Hoover Turbopower total system, we might be okay, because as you can see, look, the seller has taken the handle off and made a hole in this polystyrene to support the top of the cleaner, so it does look fairly well packed. Okay, I won't bore you by taking all this packaging off. I'll remove it off camera and then we'll have a look at the vacuum cleaner. Well, here we are, the Hoover Turbopower Total System model U2602, and so far it looks pretty good. It's what I'd call clean and tidy, but it's in need of a little bit more of a detailed clean, and there's a couple of issues I have with this machine, as I always have issues with the various vacuum cleaners I buy. But I bought this, I think it was a buy it now, because, well, of course, it's suffering from the broken lower cord hook, which most of them do. I have a replacement. It's in black, but it'll serve the purpose. I'm not too concerned. I knew that was broken. One thing I was pleased to see when I saw this listing, it does have all the matching cleaning tools. Often these are missing, some don't have any at all, but we have all three tools: the crevice tool, the dusting brush and upholstery nozzle, and on the side we also have the matching extension wand and of course the stretch hose, again in the matching, I think this was called Lilac Slate and Lilac Slate Shadow, but this has changed colour slightly, and we can see that when I show you something in a minute, but it is slightly changed colour. It's aged and it's gone a different colour. It looks fine though. Yeah, it needs a bit more of a deeper clean. I think this has been sort of refurbished, but it's a bit dusty. This tube thing, what's this called? A hose? Oh, that's right, they're called a hose. This is called a hose. I'd forgotten. But this hose will not reach up the stairs. You could buy from Hoover, or sometimes it came with a vacuum, an extension hose, and they did it in this colour, and they also did it in the Cotswold beige colour to match the Total System Autoflex. So this had a model above it, same as this, but in Cotswold beige Shadow, I believe, and it had automatic flex rewind. And also, of course, the Turbomasters were available in this colour. You could get a Turbomaster in this colour, and also the Turbomaster Electronic and Total System Electronic. I do have a Total System Electronic, as you may know. And you could buy the extension hose, and I've got the extension hose for the Turbomaster Total System Electronic, so it's not this colour. So it just pushed on the end and it enabled it to reach up the stairs, because this hose does not reach up the stairs at all. Maybe halfway if you're lucky, but it's all there. The roundel is missing. There should be, just here, there should be here the traditional Hoover red and white roundel sticker that goes on here, but it's missing. If I can find another one on an older cleaner, I'll stick one on, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. At the top of the bag compartments here, we've got the bag check indicator, and on the other side we've got the blanking piece, which would be the automatic cord rewind button on the Autoflex version. Just here we have the door release pad, which we press down to give us access to a dust bag, and this is not a genuine bag, I can tell that now, but it seems a reasonable quality bag. We've got the slide so we can reuse it, but of course the H18 fleece bags that I've shown you many times on my channel will fit this cleaner and give it a bit better filtration than a standard paper bag. Here's the fill tube that you can remove by undoing the two screws and pulling it out if you get a blockage lower down in the bellows. And on the front of the bag door, we've got the cover for the air freshener. I don't think there'll be one in, but we'll have a look. And just ease it out without damaging anything. There we go. Oh, there is an air freshener. A genuine Hoover air freshener. I don't think that's going to smell. Well, yes, it does have a faint odour of the original fragrance. So that goes in there. And this is the cover. Of course, that's the bit you see at the front of the bag door to adjust the fragrance, but I've said before many times, it never made any difference what setting you had that on. Just a bit of a gimmick, really. So I'll pop the bag back in. So far, so good. There we are, close the bag door. Here's the familiar Turbopower cleaner head with the height control. This is a 5-position height control as opposed to the 4-position control on standard Turbopowers. It's 5 positions because we have an extra position for cleaning tool use. So this is the normal position, and then you've got a setting for low pile carpets like carpet tiles, and then above normal, that's for your medium pile carpet. And then for longer pile or plush pile, you've got the higher setting there, and the tool setting, which you need to use because if you don't put it on the tool setting, the suction won't be diverted through the hose. So the tool setting not only raises the cleaner head so that the brushes are off the floor, it also slides a little shutter in order to divert the suction from the cleaner head through to the hose. So here's the rating sticker at the back of the motor hood. So this is Hoover model U2602, 240 volts, 50 hertz, 450 watts. The serial number is U2602 102142221. I think this is from 1991, but don't quote me. I'm not sure if I think they're still using the same method of dating these cleaners. It's definitely not 81, so I think this is from 1991. Made by Hoover 1990 Limited, Great Britain. Here we have the underside of the cleaner head in a clean-ish condition. It's not perfect, but it won't take long to get this even better. The agitator or activator brush roll is okay. The brushes are quite soft on this one. I do have some more activator bodies if I wanted to replace it, and possibly the belt might need replacing on this, but all in all, yeah, it's not going to need a lot of work doing to it. What I am pleased about though is both of the wheels have survived. You cannot buy Turbopower wheels, not even in generic black, for love nor money. So if these have smashed, your only option is to find another Turbopower to take the wheels off it, because I've tried a lot of places, believe you me, and they are very hard to get hold of. But I'm glad these have survived the trip. It was very well packed, so that is a big thumbs up to the seller for packaging this quite fragile vacuum cleaner so it arrived in one piece. I'm going to risk it today, folks. I don't care. I'm going to switch it on at the handle. I'm not going to cower in the corner while I switch it on at the wall socket. I'm going to trust the seller hasn't sold me a vacuum that's going to blow up. I didn't show you. Just about see. It's got a 2-position switch, a low speed and a high speed. That was something that was added to the 2nd generation Turbopowers. Okay, we'll try it in low first and then I'll go up to the high speed. I'm not sure if the headlamp is going to work. Well, yes, all in all, I'm pretty pleased with this cleaner. A little bit squeaky on the rundown, possibly needs a bit of greasing up somewhere, either in the agitator bearings or the motor bearing. Haven't had a feel of the immense suction power through the tools. I think I did a suction test, didn't I, on an earlier model. Oh no, it was a later model, it was the red one, wasn't it? Ooh, you squeaky old girl. Where's me doobry? I've just had it. I've had my suction gauge. Oh, it's there. Excuse me. It's not going to be much. It's not going to be much, is it? Ooh, nearly fell A over T then. Right, let's have a go. Well, that measured about 20 on the gauge, which isn't great, is it? In fact, I think the Hoover Senior behind me, I think that measured 20 when I tested the hose suction on that cleaner. I can't remember what the Electrolux 502 measured, if I did that one. I'm not sure I did on that video. I can't remember if I had the toolkit for that one. But yeah, it is what it is. Very poor tool suction for above floor cleaning, but very good at carpet cleaning. And as you saw, it can cope with my plush pile living room carpet, unlike a lot of modern vacuum cleaners that I've shown you. There's the matching wand with the Hoover logo embossed and copyright written underneath. Last thing to show you actually is this little sticker. Now, this removable sticker here is what's known in the trade as a silent salesman. So basically, although it was fitted more or less to every cleaner that came off the production line, it was only really ever needed if the machine was taken out of the box and displayed in a shop or department store, what have you, so people could come along and read the main features of the cleaner if there was no one around to ask. So as you can see, it says new with cleaning tools attached, increased suction power, 2-speed motor, large reusable bag, free 5-year parts guarantee, Turbopower Plus total system, U2602 trade marks of Hoover PLC. And we've got underneath the royal warrant by appointment to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, manufacturers of vacuum cleaners and laundry equipment, Hoover PLC, Merthyr Tydfil. Now I'm going to reveal the true colour of this vacuum. I'm not sure how well it will show up. This has been left on. I think you can see, can you? Yes. This is the colour this cleaner should be. And this is the slightly dirtier colour it's gone. I'm going to try a bit of T-cut, obviously taking care not to go over any printed lettering. I might, because it's not terribly faded or darkened, it might buff up a bit, but it's not something I'm too concerned about. You know, with these older cleaners, things happen. Plastic becomes brittle, plastic discolours, seals break down, grease hardens. But most of these problems can be sorted out, and you can restore a cleaner of this age back to full working order. So there you go, that's the end of today's video on this, I believe to be 1991 Hoover Turbopower total system. If you don't subscribe and you've made it to this far, please press the subscribe button, click the bell icon, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Just search ibaisaic and you should find my page. So until the next time, from me and the Hoover Turbopower total system, it's goodbye and thanks for watching.